Welcome to the deep dive. Ever really stop to think about, the rhythm of your day? We're talking about daily routines. Seems kind of mundane, right? Just a list of things we do. But what if there's more to it? Like, are they a structure for living intentionally? Or maybe a subtle trap we don't even see? That's what we're diving into today. Now, our source material is, well, maybe a bit unexpected. It's from an English learning show. Yeah, the hosts, Daniel and Jennifer, were using daily routines mainly to teach vocabulary, practical stuff. But we saw something deeper there. Our mission today is to pull out the really surprising insights hidden in these descriptions of just, well, everyday life. We want to go beyond the language bit and find those universal nuggets about organization, well-being, habits. Okay, let's really dig into this.
It really is fascinating, isn't it, how these simple accounts of getting up, working, winding down, how they can actually show underlying patterns and reveal some really effective strategies, too. If we look closely how they describe things, we get insights into common human stuff and actually some pretty productive ways to manage it all.
Exactly. So let's start at the beginning. The morning. Our sources give us a look into Daniel and Jennifer's start to the day. Daniel, he's up early, around 6:14. And his very first action, stretching, says it wakes up his muscles, gives him energy. Jennifer does this too, apparently. But her immediate next step is a glass of water.
And that immediate physical prep is, well, it's telling. It's not just about waking up. Research actually suggests even a quick stretch first thing can lower cortisol, that stress hormone. Kind of primes your brain for focus, tells the fight or flight to, stand down a bit.
Never thought of it like that.
And the water, it's not just general hydration. It specifically rehydrates the brain after hours without water, which boosts cognitive function right away. It's a surprising little chemical boost from simple actions.
Wow. Okay, so a stretch and water can chemically shift your brain. That's pretty powerful. And it's not just physical prep. Daniel then moves to mental stuff, checking his to-do list. He says this list of tasks helps him stay organized, stay focused. Jennifer totally agrees on that focus point for being productive. Yeah. Then comes breakfast. Daniel's is super simple. Toast, peanut butter, coffee. Jennifer, though, she goes for oatmeal with fruit and herbal tea, which she explains is, a calming tea from plants. I'm definitely more like Daniel, coffee and quick. But Jennifer sounds so intentional.
It really does highlight a key difference, doesn't it? Daniel's simplicity, maybe that's about consistency, reducing decision fatigue. That's actually a big part of habit formation, often overlooked. Jennifer's approach, though, that balanced meal, the herbal tea, that aligns more with, say, nutritional advice for sustained energy. So is one better?
Good question.
Or is it more about knowing your own energy needs and, crucially, making it easy to stick to, minimizing friction, basically?
That makes sense. Okay, after breakfast, the getting ready part, showering, dressing. And Jennifer mentions listening to music or a podcast then, says it motivates her. That's interesting too. It's like turning a routine task into something enjoyable, almost gamifying it. So as you're listening, think about your own mornings. Do you have those little habits, those keystone habits maybe, that really set the tone for your whole day?
Yeah, those morning habits definitely set a foundation. But what happens when that initial energy fades? Moving into the afternoon, most people feel that need to, recharge. Jennifer's got a method. She takes a walk outside or does some light exercise to clear her mind, she says.
Right, and that proactive approach, taking action to recharge, is really quite insightful. It's not just passive rest. Neurologically, short bursts of activity, especially outdoors like she does, boost oxygen to the prefrontal cortex. That actually enhances problem solving, creativity, decision-making, much more than just, say, sitting still. It's an active reset. That's a really practical takeaway for anyone hitting that afternoon slump. Lunch habits also show differences. Daniel likes a light salad or sandwich. Jennifer aims for what she calls a balanced meal, veggies, protein, carbs. And she prepares it the night before. Smart. Saves time.
That preparation piece is key too, isn't it? Reduces friction again.
Definitely. So post-lunch, it's back to work, checking emails, meetings, and trying to stay focused, stay motivated. Jennifer mentions music or podcasts again while working this time to keep her going. Makes you think, doesn't it? How do you handle your own midday? Do you actively recharge, clear your mind? Do you prepare ahead like Jennifer?
Or do you just push through? These strategies seem designed to sustain energy, not just react to fatigue.
Good point. Okay, let's shift gears to the evening. The wind down. Relaxing, reducing stress. They mentioned typical things, watching TV, reading, cooking with family, unwinding. And Jennifer brings up her herbal tea again for calmness before bed. Seems to be a staple for her.
It's presented as this really crucial bridge, the evening routine, between the day's demands and getting proper rest. It's about intentional relaxation, yes, but also preparing for tomorrow, recognizing that a good next day really starts the night before.
I like that framing.
And it's not just about feeling relaxed. It's physiologically signaling to your nervous system to shift down from that fight or flight mode to the rest and digest state, the parasympathetic state.
Ah, right, the nervous system shift. That makes sense. Daniel also has a practice here. He reviews his day and plans for tomorrow. He calls it pressing a reset button, a mental reset. Great metaphor.
It is. And it seems his mental reset is maybe just as important as Jennifer's physical ways of recharging or unwinding, different approaches to the same goal.
And Jennifer adds one more specific habit, avoiding screens for at least 30 minutes before sleep to help her brain relax.
Yeah, in our world, constantly connected, that screen avoidance, it's become incredibly important. We know the blue light suppresses melatonin, right? The key sleep hormone. So avoiding screens isn't just about, oh, I feel calmer. It's literally allowing your brain's natural sleep cycle to function properly without interference. It really underscores the need for being intentional about disengaging, preparing for actual deep rest.
Absolutely. So reflecting on your own evenings, how do you create those boundaries? Use those transitions to signal, okay, time to unwind, time to prepare for sleep.
It's a critical question for well-being.
Now, we can't wrap this up without talking about the language itself. Having specific words really helps articulate these patterns, understand them better.
Oh, absolutely. Crystal, the Sources vocabulary expert, she really nailed something crucial there. These terms stretch, hydrate, to-do list, focused, recharge, unwind, reset button, herbal tea. They aren't just definitions. They act as labels, powerful ones. They help us identify, categorize, maybe even shape our daily experiences more actively.
How so?
Well, think about recharge. When you say, I need to recharge, it's more than just describing tiredness. It's often a prompt, right? A self-command to actually do something about it.
Yeah.
Or reset button. It's such a potent metaphor for clearing your head, starting fresh. It gives a tangible feel to a mental process. These words let us be more intentional. They turn vague feelings like feeling tired or stressed into something more concrete, maybe even actionable.
That's a great way to put it. They give structure to the intangible. And, well, that brings us towards the end of this deep dive. It's genuinely surprising, isn't it? How much we could unpack from something as ordinary as daily routines just by looking closely. These everyday topics, they really can offer some profound insights about organization, well-being, just navigating our days a bit better. So, thinking about all this, what does it mean for you as you go about your own day?
Yeah, and that leaves us with maybe one final thought to consider. If our daily routines really are, a tangible expression of our priorities or values, the life we're actually building habit by habit, then what might a deeper, more intentional look at your own daily rhythm reveal? What kind of picture are you painting? Or maybe, what subtle limits might you be building without even realizing it?